Oh, my tire pressure light is on. How long has it been on? For about 2 weeks. Well, it's going to be on one more day. We're going to schedule for 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I
Yeah.
can't get up that early, sir. You know, if you had a doctor's appointment at 10 o'clock in the morning, you know where you go? You'd go at 10.
Yeah.
So we will see
Yep.
you at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Welcome to Downshift with my sis, Tonnika Haynes. We all know as shop owners, sometimes you got to slow down in order to speed up. And that's what this podcast is all about. It's time to downshift.
Well, when you're as tech savvy as I am, it is, believe
Oh
me.
my God, I want to hear about it. What you doing on this Saturday?
Still have a flip phone, you know.
You said that last time. You're not serious. You don't have a flip phone.
Oh yeah, right here. It's actually by choice though, because
Why?
they're durable and they're easy to use and they're not bulky to carry around. And
So you can't take pictures and stuff. I mean, what can you do with a flip phone? I don't
oh,
even know.
I can text really slowly and talk.
But you have to
That's
push
that's all I need to do.
you got to push the button like 3 times to get to the proper letter.
Well, no, it's not quite that bad.
Okay, like dude, bro, that's crazy. I thought you were kidding when you kept saying to have a flip phone. I was like, okay, you were being ridiculous, but that's ridiculous. But hey,
Nope,
whatever floats your boat.
I'm an 80-year-old man trapped in a 50-year-old's body.
Oh my goodness gracious! What you got going on? What'd you do today?
Well, I actually worked this morning and probably will head back for a while after this.
Okay. Well, I was looking you up. You're in Wichita, not Wichita, Great Bend. Where the heck is
Great
Great
Bend.
Bend?
That's right dead in the middle of the state.
25 years. You've been wrenching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, tell me a little bit about your shop. What you got going on? Who are you, Darin Johnson?
Well, I'm a one-person operation in Great Bend, Kansas. Just
Mm-hmm.
busy, running ragged all the time, and I'm the kind of tech turn shop owner.
Okay.
And I have a little bit of a business mindset, but still need to do a lot of learning.
How long have you had the shop? Like, how did you come up in the industry?
I've had the shop about 15, 16 years,
Okay.
and I kind of opened by accident, as weird as that sounds. I was wanting to leave the industry, and I was actually went back to school and was taking accounting courses, and I was just working part-time at the shop that I worked at previously, and then going to school on a couple of days a week.
Mm-hmm.
And just had a little shop just for tinkering and personal use, and just people were just wanting things worked on, and so I'd start doing a few little odds and ends here and there, and then next thing you know, I'm in business.
So how much do you think that accounting classroom work helped you out in the business?
It's helped a lot.
Yeah.
It definitely, now that I'm getting a little bit more of a business mindset and diving into the numbers, that's definitely, that background has helped with an understanding of that.
Right.
And then I do all of my own bookkeeping still, and so it wasn't all for nothing.
No, it sounds fun. But like, how do you started? So you're around 50. Is that what you just told me?
Yeah, actually just turned 50 about 2 weeks ago.
Well, happy birthday. I am on my way.
Yeah.
I'm counting down, like I've got like 144 days.
Yeah, I didn't do any of that countdown stuff. It was just another day for me.
I mean, I think it's different when you're a woman. You're just like, oh my God. But so you started off in a shop. So you started about 24, 25?
Yeah, probably thereabouts.
What drug you in the industry? Uncle, brothers, granddaddy, dad?
A lot of friends in high school were into cars and hot rods, and that's kind of where I got started with the interest in it, and then just kind of went from there. And then now that I've do it every single day, I have no interest in the hot rod stuff anymore, and just kind of burned me out on a lot of that.
Yeah. What do you drive? I know you've got one.
I've got I mean, I do still have my old truck that I've had actually since I was in high school. It's an old 81 GMC half-ton short bed, and
Mm-hmm.
LS swapped it about 10 years ago, and I've probably driven the thing maybe 200-300 miles since then. It just sits in the driveway.
We got to go have some fun. I just left a car show that we went out and volunteered at to judge a car show, and there's some pretty cool stuff out there. I need a project. I don't need a project. Let me stop lying. I don't need a damn project. Not at all. So you almost got out. We reeled you back in.
Yeah.
And you want to be a one man show forever? Is that's just your cup of tea? Is working for you?
No, I would really love to have some help. And yeah, I've had a few people over the years help off and on, and it just never have had one that really sticks. And
Mm-hmm.
but I'm actually talking to a potential prospect right now, so we'll see if that works out. He's actually a friend of mine's son, and he's a service advisor at the local Chrysler dealer.
Okay.
He's been there for a few years, and so I'm kind of working on him a little bit.
You think you'll prefer to stay in the back and keep him up front?
Um, you know, I like being in the back, but I mean, the reality of it is I'm 50 years old, and I'm not going to be able to stay in the back for too many more years.
Well, don't say that. Don't claim that. So maybe if you get somebody up front and then you get a minion in the back, and
Yeah.
end up it'd be a total party of three, that might work out for you. Because how big is the shop?
Oh, it's kind of a weird layout. It's like 30 by 75. It's really narrow but really deep.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of has some weird space limitations the way it's set up, but yeah, about 2,200 square feet.
We already know what to do. We've been to the trainings, paid for the coaching, learned the right way to inspect cars, build estimates, and talk to our customers. That's not the problem. The problem is consistency, because some days it only works when the right person is working. And when they're not, it's a whole different shop. So now you're stuck in that cycle. You need a strong team to run a great shop, but you need a great shop to attract a strong team. Make it make sense. That's why I rock with Detect Auto. Detect Auto streamlines your service processes with automations that save time, increase maintenance sales, and improve productivity without changing your whole system. It plugs in, guides your team through inspections, recommendations, and even customer communication. Now, that's not just based on memory or mood, that's how a shop runs. And let me tell you, I've been using it for over a year now. My ARO is up 63%. That's not new knowledge. That's just consistency. If you're tired of your shop depending on who showed up today, go check out Detect Auto. Book a demo. Running a great auto repair shop isn't about working harder. It's about being intentional with your time, team, and how your business runs. That's where TechMetric comes in. Shop management, payments, and marketing all in one platform. Your team works from the same information. Your customers get a better experience. And at the end of the day, you actually know where your business stands. Less noise, more clarity, more control. If you're building something worth being proud of, the right platform matters. Learn more at techmetric.com or use the link in the show notes. That works for a one man show, maybe 1.5 men. You can make it happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're making it happen. Alrighty. So you are coming to ASTA in September for the first time.
First time.
First time. Is this your first training event like this, or is this your
No,
first time coming to ASTA?
Vision's about 4 hours away from me.
Okay.
So I've actually been to Vision twice.
Mm-hmm.
My first trip to Vision was last year, and it was an epic fail.
What happened?
I got a few phone calls from customers and got kind of stressed out and felt bad about being gone. So I packed up Friday morning and came back home.
No, are you serious?
Yeah, it just kind of really bummed me out, and I was kind of in a bad place. And
Yeah.
so I just loaded up and went home. But
Yeah.
it wasn't all for nothing. I actually recorded with Lucas and David on
Okay.
changing the industry. And then after we recorded, Lucas introduced me to Rick White,
Okay.
who I am now a client of.
Okay.
So, it wasn't a complete wasted trip, definitely.
So you are still coaching with Rick. So this is year number 2 with
Yes.
him?
No, I actually signed up at Vision this year with him.
Okay.
So I'm about 6 months in.
How's it going?
It's going good. I'm probably not really an ideal coaching client because I'm probably not really putting forth all the effort that I should. But
I
it's
bet that's
just that,
true of more people than you think. I was that person.
yeah,
Yeah, because Rick was my first coach, my first real coach that I would actually claim. And I know I got on his nerves. And then it's like, I'm not doing that. Well, when I like, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So, because we think we know
yeah,
everything anyway, right?
yeah,
We're bossy. We're the owners. We're bossy by default. And it's like, I'm not doing that. That's not going to work. I'm not doing that. That's not going to work. And soon when I finally would do it, like, okay, it worked. I don't care. Shut up. You won. You won. So, Vision. I went to Vision this year, and Cher's got it going on out there. Yeah, but
yeah,
it's different. It's different. It's the same. Like if I've been at ASTA, I'm heavily involved in that, and you just get used to something. But it's always good to go to different trainings. I think next week I'm going to STX. I've never been there, and then we're going to SEMA Apex, and I haven't been there. So I'm excited for all of that because it's, like Becky White said, it's a buffet. Go out there, get what I can get, and just use it in the business. So I'm excited for you coming out. So what do you think you're going to gain from ASTA?
Well, my biggest thing that I want to gain is just to make some connections and
Hmm.
maybe exchange some phone numbers, meet some people, and just have a maybe just gain a little bit of a support system and people to talk to. Because
One
I
thing I can definitely say, you're
locally,
definitely going to get that.
yeah, because locally I don't really have a whole lot of people to talk to, so
Yeah.
it's yeah, I kind of feel like you're on an island sometimes.
Is it because the shops just don't communicate with each other because everybody thinks they're competition? Why do you think that is?
I think that's a lot of it.
Right. It's really weird because there's a lot, not a whole lot, but there's enough shops around me, and I try to be the same person I am here, communicating and everything. But maybe two of us communicate. Like I was just at the car show, and there's two other shops there, and it felt kind of weird. I'm going to speak to you because I can't shut up, but I'm just like, dude, I can't fix. I'm not. We're not competition. We're in the same
Yeah,
industry, but we're not competition. Your client's not my client, vice versa. And so I wish shops could do a better job of that, and then it might be easier to deal with customers if we were kind of all on the same page with certain things. You know what I mean? So
yep,
yeah.
for sure.
Well, Lucas introduced me to ASTA, and that's how I went through Rick White because I went ASTA Expo, met Rick, started coaching with him. So we kind of started the same. So yeah, look,
Yeah,
we're twins. But there is a lot. There's a lot of community and networking in the lobbies and in the different spots, different little activities we do outside of the training. Because of course we know the training is important, if not most important. But that connection you get where you can just hit somebody on Facebook or exchange your cell number and say, bro, I'm dealing with this right now. What do you think? This, that, and whatever. That made the biggest difference for me. Not being a technician, but being in the office is like, okay, am I doing this right? So that's the question I think we all have in our head. Am I doing this right? Am I doing this right? Am I the problem? Am I tripping? So yeah, to be have a sounding board or that whole community will make a
yeah,
big
for
difference.
sure.
Yeah. Um, Sherry, don't get me, but I didn't feel like that at Vision. So with Vision, it was different. It was different. It was good, but it was different. But like I think, you get that good old Southern hospitality at ASTA, and everybody's just
Yeah,
networking and swapping stories, and you realize that you're not the only person having that problem, whatever your situation is at the time. So that'll
yeah,
make a big difference.
that's the main thing that I'm hoping to get out of the experience.
Hmm.
You know,
And I
Vision
think
was
when we
great,
say
but
that, people just like, oh, I don't need any friends. I just need, no, you do.
yeah,
You do. You need that network because nobody wants to be in this ship alone, just out there trying to figure it out. You can't ask Rick but so much. He can give you the guidance and the blueprint, but someone that's actually in the trenches with you, that's a big difference. Somebody's that been there, done that, still doing it. And me too, brother. Me too.
yep,
Yeah. So You don't have anybody working with you. How does that even work out? Like, when do you clock in? When
It's
do you clock out?
it's you're pretty much married to the shop at that point. I mean, I hate to say it, but I'm there usually 7 days a week, and I've been getting a little bit better at taking some time off on the weekends. I leave a little early Saturday, and then sometimes just try to work a couple hours on Sunday morning. But yeah, it's just there's just so much to do and
That's a lot.
not enough time to do it.
You don't ever
Really
think you
about
should pull it back a little bit, like with the
yeah,
plan?
I've been wanting to do that for about 10 years. I just have a hard time saying no.
Man, listen, if anybody can tell you how to say no, it's like, yeah, no, we're not gonna do that.
Yeah,
Like, you're talking
yeah,
about you're in Kansas and they're calling your cell phone. Come on, Darin. Come on.
yeah.
Don't do that.
I actually changed my cell phone number because way too many people had it.
Right.
So yeah, that kind of alleviated a little bit of that problem. So that was a step, I guess.
What makes you think? What keeps you from like not making a blunt decision? Like, I'm going to work from 7. Even we're going to give you from 7 to 5, and just cut it off and go fishing or whatever you want to do. What keeps you from doing that? Are you a people pleaser?
Yeah, oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's probably my biggest downfall.
It's not really a downfall. Let's not call it that, because I think I am too. I love a good thank you, and that's my love language. So I really like to help people, but at some point you just gotta listen. It's 7:45 at night. I want to go to bed.
Yeah,
Yeah, like, when you like, stop being so disrespectful. I don't want to talk to you right now about your car. Like, my office hours are from here to here.
yeah, and that's the way it is. Anytime you go out in public in town, too. I mean, we're kind of I wouldn't want to say a small town, but
Mm-hmm.
uh, I think population about 12, 14,000 people, and so everybody, and everywhere you go, they're not bashful about bothering you at the grocery store or
Yeah.
bothering you when you're out eating dinner about, oh, hey, when can I get in and what's your schedule like? And
So you're mid chicken wings, right? You
yeah, and
sitting
it's
there
like
getting the buffalo wing.
yeah, and it's like okay, I want to be rude, but I can't be rude, and you just kind of smile and say, oh, bring it tomorrow, and then you forget, and
Tomorrow
you got
Sunday.
five cars showing up that you don't remember what they were, and yeah, just that's kind of the typical chaos of the day for me.
So when I see you in September, I'm going to pop your hand like a 2-year-old. Come on, Darin. It's like, I'm eating my chicken wing. Like, got to learn how to say no to certain things, because you don't want to be that person, but you also want to be respected. And then, yeah, what is your past? What are your hobbies? What do you like to do? You fishing? You bowling? What are you
Well,
doing?
honestly, I'm just so wrapped up in the shop. I can honestly say at the moment I really don't have a whole lot of hobbies. Maybe about the only thing I've got that is remotely close is I like grilling. I do that every now and then, but
Yeah.
but
Okay.
yeah,
So, I mean,
haven't gone fishing for about 20 years. I don't know if I'd even remember how at this point, but maybe one of these days.
I'm gonna get you to put a sign on the door, going fishing. I mean, if they're really your good customers, they really respect you and what you do, you can say, hey, I'm going to take these 2 days off, and leave me alone. Because
Yeah.
it sounds like you're allowing it to happen because you love it. And I
Oh
used to love
yeah.
it too. I still love it. I don't know how to say no that easily. That's why I'm not supposed to be at the front desk. Because I'm that person who's like, oh, let's just go squeeze them in. Let's just squeeze them in real quick. Let's squeeze them in. I still do that a lot, but I've learned, like, no, I can't do that today, but I can do it tomorrow. You have no,
Yeah.
and then you give like an alternative, like, nope, can't do that today. Going fishing. I'm like, oh, you going fishing tomorrow, Darin? Congratulations, man. Or they'd be like, oh man, you going fishing? I need a coffee. It's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm going fishing. You like fishing? Well, I can't go. Man, if you don't get your tackle box together and take some time and go out there and get ate up by the mosquitoes and rip some lips, what's wrong with you?
I'm Jim Kokonis, upright in my backyard, but I'm going to go check out the landscape at the ASTA Expo.
I'm Josh Parnell, and I'm going to the ASTA Expo.
This is Stuart at Brown's Automotive. Tonnika said I need to come to AST Expo.
Hey, it's Lola. I'm going to be at the ASTA Expo in Raleigh. Are you?
Just say no to landscape mode and say yes to ASTA Expo 2026. I'll see you all there.
This is Tonnika, and you know that I'm going to be at the ASTA Expo. Who all going to be over there? Who coming?
Hi, I'm Darren Barney, and I'll be at the expo.
Say your name, and I'm going to the ASTA Expo. I like that. Say your name, and I'm going to the expo. No. I'm Mike Allen, and I'm going to the expo.
Lucas Underwood here, and I'm heading to ASTA Expo 2026. I can't wait to see you guys there.
Hey y'all, I'm Chad, and I'm coming back from vacation just to go to the ASTA Expo.
All right, you're going to fix that. Okay, so this is what we're going to fix at ASTA. What else we're going to work on? We're going to work on time management. What other things are you interested in? Like what classes? I know you want networking and whatnot, and just building your family, automotive family. What else do you want to focus on when you're there? Like what classes are you taking?
I took all management classes this time.
Okay.
When I went to Vision this last year, I think I took maybe one or two technical classes, and then the rest were management.
Okay.
But I did no technical at all this at ASTA. And I honestly hate to say it. I tried to log into my account the other day because I couldn't remember exactly everything that I enrolled in, but I did enroll in it. I mean, even though I coach with them, I enrolled in one of Rick's classes.
Yeah.
And then I'm actually enrolled in the one with you and Lucas and Mike Allen. I got in on that one.
Oh my God. It's full now. It's crazy.
Oh, really?
I was like, God, this class full.
Good deal. Yeah, because I knew it said it was kind of a limited number that they were letting in, and I think when I signed up, there was still like 20 more spots. So I got signed in pretty early.
It was about 5 clients that we're going to have to like kick out because we want it to be only for shop owners. So it was like, yeah, we love you. I want you to be there, but we're trying to keep this just for shop owners. So I know people would just want to come in there for the shenanigans, but we're going to be serious. We're going to have a serious conversation about owning a business. It's not going to be serious. We're going to try to be serious, but together, the three of us, me sitting in the middle of these two dungaloons, I don't know how it's going to work out. I feel like I'm just going to be a moderator. Like, I don't know. I'm thinking it's going to be fun. It's definitely going to be fun because, we get along really well. And we run our shops completely different from each other. Like the class is more than one way to skin a cat. And there is.
Yeah.
So, like when I'm listening to forums and, you give your opinion, this is what I do at my shop. Oh, that's crazy. It's not crazy. It's what I do at my shop. Yeah. Now, if I try to do what Darin does at his shop and make it work for me, that would be crazy because then I would just be like, Like, so if the 7 days work for you right now, then who am I to tell you what to do? But I still want you to go fishing. So that's going to be fun.
That's my goal, is to try to just get away from the shop more.
Yeah.
And there's just always so much to do that you almost feel guilty about stepping away for a day, or at least I do anyway. Because then you start thinking, oh man, tomorrow morning going to get 5 calls of people checking on things that should be done that aren't, and then you get a little bummed out pretty quick when that happens. And
no, I just need you to schedule. Hey, it's what Rick calls it, scheduling your hats.
Yeah,
I know he still uses that, and fishing can be a hat.
Yeah,
you're gonna have to schedule your downtime time, because God forbid something happens to you, Brother Darin. They're gonna go to the next shop.
Yeah,
I hate to say that, and we think that they won't, but come on, we're gonna have to make sure you have some fun in this next 50 years of your life.
Yeah,
make sure. Yeah, you can't wrench forever and don't have any stories to tell your kids, grandkids, your nieces and nephews. Oh, remember that time I caught that big mouth bass out there? And yeah, you need those stories. I don't even know what kind of fishing stories, like what kind of lies. But I want you to have some stories by this time next year.
Yep.
So we're going to have downtime. You're going to get a service advisor, and maybe you're going to get a minion to help you in the back. And between the two of those guys, or girl, whatever, you'll have a little bit more downtime in 2027 for Darin Johnson.
That's what I'm hoping.
It's happening.
and then I'll just have to find something to do to occupy the downtime.
And that don't mean you go and start working at home.
Yeah.
Mm-mm. I've got a tech, and we're only open 4 days a week, and so it seems like every weekend he's fixing somebody's car and doing this and doing that. I was like, dude, go fishing. I know he loves fishing, so he actually has there's a camera at the pier in North Carolina, and so you can just stream whatever's happening on the pier all the time. So that's what he
Oh
looks
yeah.
at all day at work. I was like, dude, go fishing. I think this weekend he was able to go fishing because he did say either Friday or Saturday he had nothing to do. And hopefully he's taking a good nap or catching some fish. Because we all need downtime for sure.
Yeah.
So what do you think you're going to be doing in the next 5 years as far as the shop? What's your dream? If you can do everything that you wanted to and your vision for your shop in the next 3 to 5 years, where are you headed?
Definitely to have a helper or two, and
Mm-hmm.
just not be tied down and married to the thing. Um, I would eventually, what I'd really love to do is find a young person to train and teach, and then maybe they could eventually take over at some point, and I could just walk away and say, "Here you go." Lease
You
it to
just riding off
lease,
into the sunset.
yeah, lease it to somebody and just take it easy
Yeah.
while I
Have
still
you ever?
can.
You don't sound like the guy that's ever taken it easy, though.
Not really.
Yeah,
Like the
you deserve
last
better.
last time I went on an actual vacation, I think was in 2018, where took like a week off and went somewhere. I mean, because I don't know, going to Vision, things like that. I mean, it is a vacation, but then it's still kind of work. So,
Oh. Darin,
and
if you
then
don't take those I know you've got the whitest legs in the whole world. If you don't take them legs to the coast somewhere and get in the sun and enjoy your life, man, come on, man. Come
yeah,
on out here. We'll take you to Dirty Myrtle. Go somewhere. 2018. Oh my goodness. Okay, so vacation is happening in 2027. I don't want to hear about it. I can't even imagine. I'm sitting here always plotting on where I can go next.
well, in my last break after that, I actually had open heart surgery maybe about 3 years ago. So I was off a few months for that, and
Mm-hmm.
that's actually when I started discovering more about this kind of stuff.
Right.
Because before then I was just, the goal was, oh, you just got to fix the cars and fix the challenging cars that nobody else can fix. And when I was laid up recovering from surgery, I was actually watching or listening to a Scanner Danner video, and
Mm-hmm.
he had mentioned about the changing the industry, and Jeff Compton, Jaded Mechanic,
Mm-hmm.
and as he's rattling these names off, I was writing them down. I'm like, oh, I'll have to check those out, and then started listening to those and been hooked ever since. So that was kind
Yeah.
of the turning point for me, where I started trying to be more of an owner instead of a tech.
Right. It's got to be a hard transition. I've never had that transition. I've always, been on the owner side. I'm not a technician. But laying in the hospital bed, I'm here to tell you that 5 days I spent in the hospital was during COVID, and my kids couldn't come see me. And thank God my shop ran well without me. But it shows you, I mean, you're here today, gone today.
Yeah.
It's a reality, especially the older you get. You're 25, you're invincible. 30, invincible. A couple things are starting to hurt. 35, yeah, you're thinking about it. But 40, you're like, oh, 40, I'm just getting started. You are getting started, but you can also be getting finished too. So
Yeah.
because we're not all guaranteed 80, 70, 80 years. So, don't miss out on the living part of life. But when you're laying up and you can't move, you can't sneeze, you can't cough because you're worried about your incision, and then you
Yeah.
realize the phone doesn't ring as much as you wish it would. The people that you thought would be calling you, checking up on you, they're
Yeah.
not there. Yeah,
It
so
was a
that
pretty
is sobering.
boring week for sure.
Yeah, and it's like, oh man, all the things that I could do. So what was it? It is Doctor Seuss, All the Places You Will Go.
Yeah.
I need you to get that book and revisit that and say, oh, we need to do some stuff. Because I love owning the shop. It's fun, and I love this, ASTA because of the community and all the people that I've met, grown to know and love. That is great, but it's nothing like memories of things other than work. Because I really enjoy my employees. Like I can laugh at those jokers every day, but I've got to get to see stuff. Like I know, so I turned 50 in January, and what I want to do is take off the month. I am plotting out my month of traveling. You're laughing. Y'all gonna see. Yeah, Tonnika. Look on Facebook. It's gonna be like traveling with Tonnika. I am gonna have fun. I don't know if I'm just gonna stay in the Caribbean for 30 days, or I think I want to go up to like Canada and then go on the West Coast. I'm gonna do some stuff. You wait and see. Might be a whole nother podcast. But I know better, because I have been laid up for a week. Can't move, can't do anything. Doctor's orders. Um, and it will sober you for real. So
Yeah.
I'm looking forward
Yeah.
to that for you.
It wasn't it was kind of a planned surgery. So I had about a month and a half heads up, and
Hmm.
it, I pretty much didn't take anything on. And because I've always got a backlog of cars on the lot, usually 15, 20 cars just kind of waiting and either in
That's
the
a
process
lot.
of doing things. Yeah, it's too much.
Are you
But
trying to just be Captain Save everybody and fixing
yeah,
all the weird stuff?
that's probably a lot of it. I have gotten better at turning some, like I quit doing heavy line, engine and transmission work about a year ago. I did stop doing that. And then, I really enjoy drivability and the nightmare electrical things, but from a business standpoint, it makes no sense at all. So
Yeah.
I've been starting to turn some of that away too. But you know, the day that I left for that surgery, there wasn't a single car on my property.
Hmm.
And I'm like, okay, when I get back, this is the way it's going to be. I'm just going to take in a few a day, and they'll leave and then get a few new ones tomorrow, and not going to let things pile up ever again. And then, yeah, a couple months after that, it was back to the way it was.
So yeah, well, like you were saying, maybe once you find that young technician that you can share all of your knowledge, because it sounds like you know how to do everything. You're a unicorn, if I can say that. I think you might be a unicorn tech, and give him some of that unicorn magic, because
Yeah,
I believe there's kids out there that just want it. They're going to be coachable. You might have to throw a wrench in them every now and again, but find somebody to pass that knowledge off to. That would be a different kind of reward that you would, gain. So then
yeah.
you might still be able to do some of the crazy work that you like it. You
Oh,
like it,
yeah.
but like you said, it doesn't make any financial sense all the time. But everything doesn't have to make financial sense. You got somebody there having a problem. You know how to solve it. You're just like, I'm not going to make any money off of it. But let
Yeah.
me help Miss Betty Sue get this done real quick because I know how to do it. So
Yeah.
not telling you not to, but maybe slow it down and teach somebody else how to do it. So you'll
Yeah.
be winning and winning. And the same way you schedule that time off for your open heart surgery, you can schedule the time off for that trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get everything pretty much cleared out before ASTA. That
Oh
way
yeah,
I
you
won't
got that
be
coming up too.
stressed out thinking about everything that I've left behind. And because to be honest, when I went to Vision again this year, I actually I have a friend that's a tech. We've been friends forever, and he lives about an hour away from me.
Hmm.
And I basically kind of paid his way to go. That way I would have somebody to hold me accountable to make me stay there.
Right.
So,
So
and then
when you get to Raleigh, I'm taking
he's
your flip
actually
phone.
coming to ASTA with me also.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
So what's
Yep.
his name? Because what we're gonna do as soon as you get to Raleigh, and I see you in the crowd, I'm coming to take your flip phone. Ah, give it here. Then nobody's gonna be able to contact you. It's gonna be a wrap. You can have it back on Saturday night or Sunday, whenever your flight leaves. Mm-mm.
Yeah, we're actually driving. We're making the road trip.
How long of a drive is that?
Oh, I think he said it's like 18 hours.
No, oh my God.
Yeah, I don't know if I can sit still that long, but
That's a lot.
yeah, yeah.
You're driving 18 hours to come to Vision. No, he's coming to not Vision, coming to ASTA. 18 hours
Yeah,
road trip.
I think we're going to leave like Monday night and go maybe 4 or 5 hours, stay somewhere, and then I think on the way there we're going to probably split it up into 2 or 3 days and just kind of see some stuff along the way.
Yeah.
And
good, that'll be like a vacation for you.
Yeah.
So all you have to do is take the phone, pack it in your suitcase, and put it in the trunk. Because you're going to be like, oh yeah, turn around. We got to go back. I've got to fix this electrical issue.
Well, then that's kind of what happened to me again this year. I drove to Kansas City, and then I got a few messages. My answering service gal sent me some messages from some disgruntled people, and I was kind of same thing. I was kind of just ready to come back, but having him there just kind of actually forced me to stay. And then once I kind of got out of my own head after a few hours, then I was good the rest of the time. But yeah.
Well, that kind of gets on my nerves that these people know that you're out training. Like if your answering services say, okay, he's not in the office, he's at a training to learn how to be a better technician for you. How can they get mad?
And I shouldn't really make it sound that way. It's like,
well, I know they're frustrated because they can't get their car in right away.
It's like you have 100 good people, then you have 1 or 2 bad ones, and those are the ones that you dwell on. I'd say 95% of my clientele appreciates what I do for them, and they're more than happy to wait, and they're understanding. It's just that 5% that kind of spoils it for you.
So I want you to figure out at the expo how to either fix that 5% or fire that 5%.
Yeah.
Because that 5% that's getting on your nerves, I wonder how much money that 5% actually spends and how much negotiating they do and how much, I can bring my own parts they do. Like,
yeah.
Probably your headaches.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I used to do that, and then once, with TechMetric, I don't know if you use it. What software to use? So you know how you can rate your clients, the green, the red, and whatever. So I'll give you a dot in a minute. I will give you a red dot if you make my blood pressure go up every time you call. No, and I mean it. I mean it. The last red dot, it was like ice or snow we had, and he actually had his car towed in, and I had declined his services before. I was like, hey, we won't no longer want to work on your car. Messed up his car and then had an accident during a snowstorm or whatever, was told it was sitting there when he got there. I told him, come get it. And his boss, which is a good customer, said, hey, you won't fix his car? And I was like, no. He said, you won't fix it for me? I said, no. I said, because I told him the last time that he disrespected my service advisor, that was the last time, and I meant it. And I know it was a good job. I know it was going to be a good job. And he would have paid full price after he cussed for about 3 days. But I was like, you know what? I'm not doing this with you this time. And I meant it. I was like, you got to come tow it away. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah. So Darin's going to learn that. He's going to get rid of that crazy 5%. He's going to take vacation, and he's going to hire a minion. There's our goal. 2027. It's happening.
Sounds good.
That's it. That's happening. I'm telling you. Don't make me come to Kansas.
You probably don't want to come to Kansas.
No, I came to Kansas one time actually, I've been to Kansas twice.
I guess you were there for Vision.
I was there for Vision. Oh, every time I come to Kansas, it's some crap. So last time I left Vision, that's when we were at the airport and everybody was locked down because there was a bomb threat.
Oh, yeah.
I was stuck in the hotel for that. And thank goodness for points, because everybody was just stuck in this hotel lobby because I wasn't able to get into the airport. I just got a hotel room and went to sleep. I said, you know what? I'll just sleep here until my next flight. Time before that, I was there for a 20 group meeting with an institute. And I was in the hotel the night before, getting ready to go to the airport the next day. And a storm came through. And I think we were like doing live shenanigans with Mike. And this storm, I was like, whoa. It was too funny. I was like, hey, y'all, I think I'm finna die in Kansas. I really don't want to die here because it was a crazy storm. I think I've been 3 times. I think I went to one of the Rick White lives in Kansas too. I can't remember exactly whose
Yeah, I
shop we
think
went to see.
that was before I was a client, but I think they did one a couple of years ago
I can't
here
remember
in
whose shop it
Kansas.
was, but it was in. I can see her. I think she's got two wonderful kids. I can see her and her husband.
Is that
Waikiki.
is that Kansas Candace
Yes,
and Jesse?
Candace. Yeah, Candace and
Okay.
Jesse. We went to
Yeah,
say their
they're
shop.
they're about an hour and a half from me, and I've never met them, but I want to one of these days.
They're so
Maybe
cute.
just
I enjoy them.
take
They
a
are
day off
funny.
and go up there.
They are
But
funny. I remember we were going somewhere, and I don't know who was Jesse saying, your dog runs away in Kansas because it's so flat. You can see him running down the road for like 3 days. I was like, because it's like so flat. There's nothing out there. Well, anyway, so we've got a plan for ASTA. You're going to come to all the social events. I'm going to take your flip phone. We're going to get rid of the 5%. We're going to plan a vacation, and we're going to work on saying no.
sounds good.
Sounds like a plan. And so, audience. So what we're going to do is Darin and I, you're going to go to ASTA, and then we're going to record maybe 3 months after that and kind of see what you learned, how you felt about it, and then what you were able to implement.
Sure.
So, like, I'm really putting you out there to the internet right now, because if you fail me, Darin, it's going to be ugly. So the world is going to be watching you become less of a people pleaser. No pressure. We want a vacation planned. We want scheduled appointments, and we want to hear you actually say, "Oh yeah, I took Sunday off, and I only went to work from 8 to 12 or 7 to 12 on Saturday." That's what we're looking forward to hearing. A real business owner that the business not owning you.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep. What else do you do? Well, you don't do anything in your spare time. You got dogs, cats, kids. What are you doing?
Oh, no kids. Have a kind of a long-term girlfriend. We've been together for quite a while, and she has a daughter. She's 24, and then got a dog. She has a dog, so we have to take the dog for a nightly ride. That's our nightly routine after supper.
Mm-hmm.
The dog has to go ride around for about a half hour, and so yeah, nothing
How
too
does she feel
exciting.
about you working so much?
Oh, I don't think she's too crazy about it, but
Right.
man, she kind of knows what I'm going through, and she's pretty understanding of it.
Yeah, we got to get that puppy some more rides, some morning rides with the puppy.
Yeah.
That's our goals. All right, so that's the plan. Darin's going to drive 18 hours to ASTA. There are planes that will come to Raleigh from Kansas.
Yeah.
I've been on those planes. Like, you can get on the plane. But anyway, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. And then you're going to come and hang with everybody. Going to make a lot of new friends. Everybody's going to be friends on Facebook. Exchange numbers. It's going to take you a long time because you got a flip phone.
Yeah.
Gonna come up with a master plan. We're gonna have a lot of fun, and then we're gonna reconnect. Well, we're gonna connect anyway on a weekly basis, but we're gonna reconnect with the internet after that, and see how everything is going for you. Fair enough?
Sounds great.
Yay! No
and then
pressure.
I'm also looking forward. One of the other things I'm looking forward to when I'm there is meeting up with some of my 180 Biz family too, because that's
There's
been
nothing
really
like
helpful.
the 180 Biz family.
Yeah.
It's nothing like those are my original OG crew.
Yeah, I wasn't able to make it to the last Rick Live last month, but I'm sure there'll be quite a few people at ASTA that I can meet in person, and definitely going to make it to the next one though.
I'm not even sure if there's anybody in my original core group that I don't speak to still. Like, Michael Gunther was in my core group, Benji Burris, Buck and Buckaroo Bob, John Firm. Let's see. Oh man. Well, Mustache Mike, he's not in the industry anymore, but yeah, we had a crazy funny group. It was fun. There's nothing like those connections, dude. But you didn't get to go to the last Rick Live?
I wasn't able to. We actually had a family reunion that weekend, and it was a hard choice to make, but as much as I hate to say it, everybody's getting older, and
Right.
doing the family thing's pretty important too.
Definitely.
So we did that, and then, but definitely going to make the next one. And yeah, it's been great working with them. It's, I hop into the open hours some, and
Yeah.
usually don't really have much to say, but just to kind of sit and linger and listen, and
Right.
just kind of learn a lot just from listening.
Like I have it on my calendar at 9:10 Monday morning. If
Oh
I can
yeah.
get in there, I'm sitting in there listening.
Yep.
Because there's so much wisdom right there. And then like you said, the networking is the best. And so I remember, and I do still deal with all of those people. And it's a great experience. It really was a great experience. So I do recommend 180 Biz a whole lot to a lot of
Yeah,
people. He's like, oh, what do
it's
you
been
recommend? It's like,
great.
well, where are you in your business? Oh, this is my first coach. This is your first coaching experience. I think you need to talk to Rick. Yep. For sure. It's not just a plug. He doesn't pay me to say that. I truly believe in that whole process. He's actually my service advisor's in training with 180 right now, because I think that was a perfect fit for her. Even though I coach currently with the Institute, but I felt like, okay, this is a good fit for her, and that's where I wanted her to be, and she agreed. She definitely agreed with that. So there's a little magic he has. Magic. I don't know if it's that's really iced tea in Rick's cup all the time. I don't know if that's hot tea or whatever he's drinking. It's like some kind of magic soup, and he's got all the magic words coming out, and they hit home all the time.
Yep.
They always hit home, and just like, dang on it, you called me on my crap, and I'm not even paying you for this. Always something good in coaching. So for those that don't believe in coaching, that's between you and the Lord. But you just don't know what you don't know, and in my opinion, everybody at some point needs to experience coaching.
Yeah, it's definitely made a world of difference in my mental health and an attitude about everything. I should have done it years ago. When I met him the first time, he just sat, we talked for about an hour, and there was no pressure or anything. And I signed up for the, I can't remember what they called it, the Pocket Business Genius.
Pocketbook Genius.
Yeah, where you can kind of get the library of videos, and then you get the one live one once a month. And I did that right away and watched a lot of that. And then when I met with him again at Vision last year, I just said, "Yep, I think I'm ready to do it."
I mean, that's my story.
And
same.
I'm glad that I did.
Yeah. So I didn't even think to ask you, because you said you've been to trainings, but this is your first coaching experience, Rick White.
Yes.
180. How different do you think your business and the way you run things would be if you started this 5 to 10 years ago?
Oh, it'd be night and day difference.
Yeah. I hope that a lot more shop owners understand that. And then people will say, I don't have the money for it. It's like, you really can't afford not to do it. And you don't know how much you're missing, or how much you're costing yourself, and that training will actually pay for itself. Whether it's physical or mental health, business growth, or whatever, that training truly pays for itself. Yeah, you can't do it all on your own. You don't know everything. You don't. It's like, oh, I know how to do that. One thing that I was with my father this past Wednesday. I was just sitting out there talking to him. I was talking about, what we got going on, being so busy helping, getting ready for ASTA. And he was like, I really wish that I had what you're doing, when I was running the shop. He's like, I had, he's a body man. He's like, I'm good. He's trained a lot of body men. He's really good at that. Body, paint, it's got that. Do it blindfolded. He said, but I really wish that I did have this training opportunities that you guys have. And then it's quite scary. Like we're talking about, the local shops. How many local shops just do not participate?
Yeah.
The ones that do, that I do communicate with, we say the same things. Like, I cannot believe you just don't participate. And it's right here in your backyard. Like, you're driving 18 hours to get what you need. And some people won't even drive 30 minutes an hour, 45 minutes or 2. Yeah. It's like, okay.
Yeah. And they get left behind really quick if they don't train.
Yep. Those are the shops that are calling other shops, trying to figure out what they charge and just undercutting what they charge and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
It's funny. It's like, what's your labor rate? My labor rate is XYZ. Whoa. How do
Yeah,
you do that?
and that used to be me. We all kind of get along, and everybody, oh, I'm going up next month, and everybody else would too.
Mm-hmm.
And now I know for a fact I have the highest labor rate in my town of all the independents, and I was scared to do that. Once I signed up with Rick, and we
Same.
kind of came up with a rate where I need to be, and
Mm-hmm.
I was just really scared and really nervous to do it, and haven't had any pushback whatsoever.
Right. Same. I remember, I have to look it up, but my average repair order was so sorry. It was so sad that Benji Burris, well, I mean, he laughed. He wasn't laughing at me. He was just like, sister, been there, done that. And now I can sit back like, dang, I did what? I'm still at that time was fixing tractor trailers and lawnmower tires and doing stuff like that. Like, hey, can I drop off my lawnmower tire? They're like, yes. And then you spend all this time and effort on this stupid tire. And
Yeah,
then you start to got $12. And the tech's looking at you like, what are we doing? So,
yeah,
but you don't want to tell anybody no. And it was hard for me because, we've been around for 46 years now. And these are people that saw me grow up. And these are all
yeah,
my dad's friends. And, well, your daddy used to do this and your daddy used to do that. I was like, well, I got to pay my daddy rent now. And so I can't afford to do this anymore. Like, it does a reality, that comes about like, why am I doing this? And those same
yeah,
people, that same 5%, wouldn't buy the tire from me. They'd go to Walmart and buy the tire and then want to bring it, or they'd have it shipped in. I'm just like, don't treat me like that. So
yeah,
yeah, it's a mental game that you have to learn how to pick and choose your clients, how to tell them no properly. Say, no, we can't do that, but we can do this. And training yourself to learn how to say no and not just be the person that does everything for everybody, but nobody does anything for you.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and then one of the other big lessons I learned when I first started with Rick was, and he had mentioned it earlier, the scheduling your hats lesson.
Mm-hmm.
That's made a world of difference for me too.
Scheduling has, and that was a big deal for me because I'm a micromanager by default. I'm going to try to do everything all at once, all at the same time. All the things, all at the same time, because I'm the only one that can do it. I'm the best at it. So all the hats, marketing, accounting, payroll, blah, blah, I would just be doing it all, but I would be doing it at about 70% of what it should be done.
Yeah,
But when I learned to schedule my hats, and I still have to do that, like, okay, it's on my calendar Monday morning, I audit my phone calls and I audit ROs. Wednesdays, I work on my social media, my Google presence and whatever. So I still schedule that stuff, even though I'm not on the counter and I don't have to be a service advisor anymore, but there's still these other hats that I have to schedule to make sure when I'm doing that, I'm giving it 100%. And when I
yeah,
shut my door, like if the door's shut, don't come knocking. If it's on fire, then come knocking. But yeah, don't interrupt. This is the time I've scheduled for this. This is the time I've scheduled for that. And this is the time that I've scheduled that I'm leaving at 3:00.
yeah,
Hint, hint. But yeah, scheduling your hats. That was a good one. Scheduling your hats, learning to say no. And scheduling hats was a big deal for me, and pricing properly and not worrying about nobody else's labor rate.
yeah,
That was a big one for me. And presenting all the work and not being afraid to say, hey, you need more than an oil change, brother. And
yeah,
also learn, yeah, you're going to need this. This is the work that you need. And most of the time it's like, oh, okay, then I'll get it done.
yep,
So trusting myself that I was a business owner and I had control over what came in and out, control over my schedule, and that clients don't get to tell me what's going to happen and when it's going to happen. Well,
yeah,
I need this done today. Yeah. Me too. But that's not happening. It is 4:45. We're in a retirement community. So the funniest thing is when somebody comes in the door at 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and I know you don't have a damn job. Like, Mr. Ben, you've watched TV today. You've walked the dogs 10 times. And I will ask, oh, my tire pressure light is on. How long has it been on? For about 2 weeks. Well, it's going to be on one more day. We're going to schedule for 10 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I
Yeah.
can't get up that early, sir. You know, if you had a doctor's appointment at 10 o'clock in the morning, you know where you go? You'd go at 10.
Yeah.
So we will see
Yep.
you at 10 o'clock in the morning. Your tire's not flat. You got tire pressure light that's been on 2 weeks. And now you want to come in here and get on my nerves. And I'm just trying to get these last couple cars out. So yeah, I might have a tech look at that. Can you be here about 10? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of making that tech stop everything that they're doing to try to look for this mystery nail or whatever, that's probably not even there. It's probably just like, did you check it? No. And then somebody's going to be, you're going to get a lot of that. Somebody's going to be in the comments, and I don't read my comments anymore. And they're going to say, oh, all you had to do was check the tire pressure real quick. Yeah, all he had to do was get his butt up in the morning and get here earlier. Like getting here 15 minutes before I close. You think you're serving the community by just jumping at everything? Because I will ask the question, like, okay, so how long has that light been on? Oh, it's been on for 2 weeks. It just came on. That's a different conversation. It just came on, and you know, I need to have this check. Okay, let me check this real quick. But if you don't care anymore, then I can't care any more than you. It's like the person with the tire, you know, the check engine light. Let's not even say tire pressure. Your check engine light. Well, when did it come on? It came on about 6 months ago. It's time for me to pass inspection. I need it fixed now. Okay, so we have an appointment on next Tuesday. Can you drop it off with me then? You can't look at it right now?
Yeah, and I get a lot of that too. It's, you know, I kind of almost call it like the service station mentality. I get a lot of them that just will pull up random throughout the day and hey,
right in front of the bay, right there at the bay.
Could you come and look at this real quick? Can you? My engine light's on. Can you scan it real fast?
Real quick.
Yeah, and
it's like, you know,
once you get 8 or 10 of those a day, then 2 or 3 hours of your day is gone, and then you're just that much further behind.
and it's sad, but especially in the wintertime, we're right off of the highway. And so, and don't get me wrong, like I said, I don't even read the comments anymore. I love helping people, but I also know the people that are just using us. It's like, okay, tire pressures are going to start coming on in October, November, whenever it gets cold, right? And the first thing I'm going to ask you, if you are a young man or a young woman, have you checked it? No. Okay, great. Now, if I check it, I'm going to check it thoroughly. If you just want to top off your tires, I'm going to need you to go to the gas station right next door. Now, somebody in the comments, they're going to say, well, that's not good customer service. You got the opportunity to gain a new client. I've tried that and it doesn't work in my location.
Yeah.
Okay. So if I put air in the tire and I just release it and the light comes back on, I've got 1-star reviews. I got my tire and my light came right back on. So if I'm going to do it, I'm checking all 4 tires for something in it. I'm checking all tire pressures and I'm doing a DVI because the last person that touches it is the last person that's responsible.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't just top off air because I've been burned by that. Now, if you have the gas station mentality and you have enough crew to get it done at your shop, people out there in the internet, you do that. But as for me and my tribe, we don't play that anymore because there's 4 gas stations that you pass to get to me.
Yeah.
And you want to come use my free air. My air is not free because my compressor's not free and that hose wasn't free and that guy that's putting air in it, he's not free. You cannot go to a gas station in North Carolina, Chapel Hill, and not pay $5 at that little air pump.
Yeah.
And they don't want to pay that $5. But if I put air in it and I don't properly check it and something happens, I'm the evil person. So I really think I'm evil because I'm not going to jump and just check your tire pressure because I can say, yes, I can check your tire pressure, but it's going to take a while because I need to check it properly. I want to make sure there's nothing in there, make sure your valve stem's not leaking. We're going to, correct all 4 tire pressures and get you back on the road once we reset your light. I just want you to put some air in it real quick. Well, you can just go right there. Yeah. I gave you options. So that's the thing about saying no, Darin. So you have to say no, and then you have to give them options. No, we can't do that, but we can do this. How would that work for you?
Yeah.
We got all off subject. I get mad about stuff like that, man. I don't like to feel used. Anyway.
Yep.
All right. So, well, again, 18 hours to ASTA. I will see you September the 23rd or 24th. When you guys think you'll get here?
So probably Wednesday evening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I actually
know
checked
how
into the hotel Wednesday afternoon. So it'll be plenty of people there Wednesday night for sure already, even though classes don't start.
And we're staying right there at the convention center. So
okay, so you'll be in the middle of everything.
Yep, figure that'd be the best way to do it, and can meet and hang out and stagger up to the room.
There you go. Ah, that's my dude. Stagger up to the room. What's in your cup? What's in your cup? So, hey, I'm excited to meet you. I'm so glad that you're coming, that you're making the effort, and I'll see you in the lobby of the hotel in a couple weeks. That did not sound right. Oh my God. Tell your girlfriend, not me, not like that. But we're going to have some fun. I'm excited that you're coming, and then listeners are going to have to listen out for part 2. We're going to find out, how your experience went, what you've implemented, and what have you changed in your business.
Sounds great.
Oh, hey, did you like that episode? Ready for the next one? Click here. And if you want to be a part of my cool auntie tribe, the Downshift crew, make sure you subscribe right there. Remember, the Downshift is a podcast where we talk about slowing down to speed up. Please like and follow, and we'll see you next time.